What's going on? I'm Connor. I'm a network infrastructure and cloud computing major in college, and I want to talk to you today about why your older operating system on your PC or Mac is potentially really dangerous for you. Let's get into it. Before we discuss how it's dangerous, potentially, we should probably discuss the advantages and the disadvantages that come along with using an older operating system, which are Macintosh.
Hi there, Future Connor here, just editing this video. Why did I call it a Macintosh?
Or your PC. This laptop here is running Windows 10. This Mac here is from 2015. This is where the big difference is. I was running macOS Big Sur on this thing. The latest, the up-to-date, latest and greatest. You know macOS Big Sur. Well, then I started coming into issues. And a lot of you, if you've been following the saga on Twitter, will know I tried reinstalling macOS Big Sur. I tried going down as far as El Capitan. And now I am on Catalina, as you can see by the wallpaper. Now, let's discuss the advantages of this. Well, first of all, Catalina is really stable for me. Using Big Sur was great. I loved the redesign. However, the redesign was one of the big reasons as to why the computer was slowing down. The hardware just couldn't take it, so that's great. I'm on an older operating system now, one generation behind. Does it matter? Well, you see, if you're on Catalina, it probably has a lot of the patches and software updates that you could need to protect you against viruses and that kind of thing, or ransomware. However, this is not all that it's cracked up to be. Let me explain. You see, macOS Catalina right here, it is a generation behind the other operating systems, and that's not horrible. However, if we go and we reinstall macOS El Capitan, this is where the issue will come in. You see, that's great. However, one, software compatibility is a big issue that I encountered, and it's a big issue because, take for example now on my Mac right here, and we just go here, you can see some programs that I do be using. I use Zoom, VLC, Discord, Microsoft Office, and of course Final Cut Pro. Yes, I know, I made a video saying I'm switching to Premiere. However, Final Cut has been really stable on this version, and it's been actually really working very well. So maybe it'll stay. But I'm mostly a Premiere editor now. That's another video for another day, probably on the Productions channel though. Now, when I go here to my operating system, you will see that okay, my software is supported. However, when you go to the older operating systems, the only software I could really get working was Zoom. That's not enough for me because I need that software compatibility for the stuff I do. Now I know I have this laptop, and that laptop would have been great for everything I needed to do. But when you are using a computer, software compatibility is only one thing. For example, I can go to my Safari and I can look up Microsoft Online. Now, Microsoft Online is fine. It does everything I need it to do, and probably for the most part, it'll be fine. It'll do its job, no problem. Here's where the issue comes in. I can't download documents and edit them offline. For example, if the Wi-Fi went out, I can't do college work. Now I can do them on that, but it only has a 256 gigabyte SSD, which is why I use it. Now, let's talk about the other disadvantages, and this is going into the security aspect of it. Alright, let's discuss the security aspect of this, because that back there, that's fine, you know, it does what it needs to do. However, security patches are a big thing. Trojan viruses, malware, ransomware, all that encrypted files, they'll all get onto your system if you don't have the latest security patches. When you look at a macOS update or Windows update, you might see, oh, bug updates, software security updates, and you don't upgrade. That's a really bad idea. Do not do that, because this is a crucial thing. If you don't update your system, when the updates come out, you're probably in by a chance of getting viruses, ransomware, etc, etc. And this will only get worse as time goes on, because these people are getting more intelligent. If you use an older operating system, it can have a lot of advantages for your system. It can speed it up. It can do wonders for the hard drives inside your system. It can do wonders, you know, to give you back a retro vibe. But if you're not going to be able to use the system, there's no point to it. Now, is there anything you can do to stop your system from getting these Trojan viruses and things like that? Just don't downgrade to an older operating system. At least if you're going to downgrade, because I understand macOS Big Sur is quite a pain in the ass, go down to Catalina. That's the version I recommend. If you have a 2015 iMac or older, stay on Catalina. If you do not have Catalina installed and you have Big Sur, it's very easy to reinstall macOS. That's it really. So if you like this video, be sure to subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Maybe follow me on my socials and we can discuss this further there. I'm Connor and I'll catch you next one. Bye.